They stormed the Capitol building in Donald Trump's name, assaulting police officers and threatening to kill the vice president. 2 pipe bombs and countless weapons were recovered, all part of a failed attempt to overturn the will of voters.
It was a day of love.
Since that day, more than 1,500 people have been charged. More than 1,200 have been convicted or pleaded guilty. Some are in prison on serious charges of felony assault and seditious conspiracy.
Will that be a blanket pardon? Does that include
Well, you'll find
everyone?
out, but it's going to go quickly.
Trump has promised to use the power of the pardon to potentially free all of the January 6th rioters as soon as his first day in office, effectively rewriting the history of what happened nearly 4 years ago.
His ability to pardon those others who put in motion the process to disrupt the joint session and prevent the transfer of power, again, would be a huge defeat for the rule of law and move us a step farther from accountability.
It's a particularly glaring use of power because Trump would be pardoning people who are in fact his alleged co-conspirators in a plot to overturn the election. Legal experts warn the promise alone sets a frightening precedent about a president's willingness to flaunt the law.
I think it sends a message that in the future, if the president wants anything, he will preemptively pardon anyone carrying out his wishes because he cares more about people following his wishes than he does whatever legal rules they might be breaking.
Yet Trump isn't stopping there, with Republicans openly signaling their intent to go after those who investigated the January 6th attack, suggesting former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney should herself be investigated and prosecuted for her work on the January 6th committee. Trump has said that other members of the committee should go to jail.
There's nothing we did as a January 6th select committee that violates the law.
Promising vengeance is one thing, whether Trump actually acts is another. It seems all but certain he will use the first hours of his presidency to signal how far he's willing to go, potentially testing the American system in ways it has never been tested before. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Washington.